Techno update. Subscribe now.
Doogee Y100 Pro Review. Design and build. So what is it that bugs us so much about the design? For a start, it's plastic, and chunky at 9.5mm, a telltale sign of a cheap phone. It might only weigh 122 grams, but it feels heavier. The brushed metal effect rear is unconvincing as anything other than silver plastic. It's supposed to wrap around the phone to create a seamless feeling with no noticeable edges or gaps, though you can clearly feel the edge of the screen. That's despite the 2.5D curved glass, and in taking off this rear cover you realize the power and volume buttons are built into the case. The speaker is also at the rear, meaning audio is directed straight into your hand. The power and volume buttons are on the right edge where you'd expect to find them, but the micro USB port is at the top. We just can't get the hang of plugging it in this way around. Also at the top is a standard 3.5mm headphone jack. Hardware and performance. For example, where Samsung specifies 1GB of RAM and 8GB of storage in its Galaxy Core Prime, Doogee offers 2GB of RAM and 16GB of storage, matching the Just 5. And you can add up to 128GB of storage via a microSD card. But where the Blaster 2 has a 1.5 GHz MediaTek MTK6732, the Doogee has a 1 GHz MTK6735. Performance in our benchmarks was lower, although still decent for a budget phone. Doogee fits a 2200 mAh battery, slightly higher in capacity than that of the 2000 mAh Galaxy Core Prime, but less than the 2700 mAh battery inside the Blaster 2. It stands out though for its ability to charge up to 70% over micro USB using the supplied charger in half an hour. Cameras. The Y100 Pro is advertised as having 13MP rear and 8MP front cameras, but in fact achieves this through software. What you actually get is an 8MP rear camera with f/2.0 aperture and an LED flash, and a 5MP front camera. Software. The Y100 Pro runs Android 5.1 Lollipop out of the box. It looks a little different to other Lollipop phones, with a black themed UI that replaces the standard app icons and changes the settings menu to white text on a black background. It's otherwise fairly standard Android Lollipop with the addition of some smart gestures for controlling various apps and smart wake-up features that include the ability to double tap from standby or draw a letter to wake an app of your choice.